Hey everyone, I'm Juanica, also known as Miss Astrology, and this is a different type of video. Today, I'm going to reveal to you my newest tarot deck. I'm super excited. I cannot wait to open it. I've kind of opened the box and got the wrapper off and all of that. But I feel really good about this deck. So I purchased this deck from the only astrology app that I actually read and receive insight from, and that is Astro Matrix. I prefer that app because it's professional astrologers that are giving the insight and giving the direction, as well as they do incorporate numerology and tarot and all the esoteric subjects that I like. And I'm just very much drawn to Astro Matrix. So I do feel like you got to find the app that works for you. And this is the only app that I have on my phone. This is the only app that I allow to give me insight into how my day or my week or the next lunar transit is going to affect me. And a lot of the input comes from professional astrologers that have written books or teach courses. So it's a very reputable source. So I recently was on the app and I saw that they have a tarot deck and I was super excited. So I ordered the deck. It came very quickly. It was about $34, $34.95, I believe. And so now I want to reveal to you. So I already have the bag here, super excited. I had to go ahead and hurry up and make this video. So part of my appearance, I knew that if I took time to try to get myself together, that I probably wouldn't make the video. So I am here. And this is my Astro Matrix deck. And I apologize that it's flipped the wrong way. That's just the way I got my camera so I can see myself. And so Astro Matrix, this is who I use. And first of all, I love the color. I am a purple girl. That is my absolute favorite color. And so I am already super excited about it. It's got like a velvety feel, not too heavy, but I love that it comes with its own bag because now I can just take my deck with me. And I can feel in here that there's some zodiac dice. And those came as like gift with purchase type thing. I didn't pay extra for the dice. They came with as a purchase. Oh my gosh, they are absolutely beautiful. So 3 dice. One of them, these colors are perfect. I love these colors. They are royalty. It's like a marbling. So here's the one that has the signs, has all 12 signs on it. Look at the color. Absolutely beautiful. I'm love these. And then we have one that has the planets. Oh my gosh. It even has like the north node and the south node. More marbling. Another beautiful color. Look how beautiful that blue is. These are royalty colors, you guys. And then my favorite color, and I love these are the numbers. So numerology is really important. Numbers are really important. Look, I found my number 11. I was born the 11th month, the 29th day, which is an 1111. Purple is my favorite color. They are not too heavy, but they are not light dice. And then also there is the zodiac dice. I guess this would be like a little how to use. Here are some ideas that may help you use the zodiac dice effectively with your readings. And so they have some stuff on the back. I actually at this time do not use dice or runes or anything like that in my readings. But it's Scorpio season. My solar return is approaching. Maybe it's time to add something like this to my readings. So I do use the astrology and tarot, just have not used the dice. But these are absolutely beautiful. I love them. And they even fit in my itty bitty hands. So I'm super excited to add them to my readings. And to even feel like, I personally feel like I have Venus in Scorpio, so it makes sense. I personally feel like I have to go through like this intimate period with any of my new tools that I use for my clients or any kind of the esoteric tools. So anytime I get a new tarot deck, I kind of sleep with it under my pillow or I shuffle it constantly for a while or I really examine it just as a part to get connected. And that speaks really big to Scorpio energy. My Venus is in Scorpio. Scorpio likes to get really deep and intimately connect with somebody. So that's what I'll be doing with these dice before I bring them to any of my clients in any of the readings. So, okay, let's get to the deck. Oh, wow. Here's the box. Love the size. Not too big, not too small. I don't like small tarot cards. I don't like them to be the size of regular playing cards. They just, even though my hands are teeny tiny, they just tend to fly out of my hand. So I like something with some substance. This is a great box. I love that it comes in its own sturdy box. So I can put, if I'm traveling, if I'm out and about doing readings, I can put them in their box and their bag, right? And take them with me. Another thing that I automatically like is this little notch right here. This little cutout. I have a couple of decks and I don't have a lot of decks. I use one deck. You guys know me. Modern Witch has been my go-to deck for a few years now. I do have a Rider-Waite deck, but that's because that's what I use to teach and to learn from and to study is the symbolisms in the traditional deck. And that is actually something that is very important to me as a reader. I want my tarot deck to be modern, but to still have those same symbolisms that the original deck had. Please don't ask me why. Maybe my Jupiter and Leo is just really stubborn on some of those things, but my Sag energy also believes in how important it is that the original be honored and that we pay homage to. So anytime I use a deck, and maybe this is why I've loved the Modern Witch Tarot deck so much, is because though it's very, very similar to the original deck, it's just more modern, more up to date. Okay, so here is the deck. And I love this easy open here. Okay, loving the outside here. Now I have to be honest, I took the plastic off of this and put it back in here because I didn't want to have to pause and be on film taking off plastic, but I haven't looked. So I'm super excited. Now, one thing I will say that I might, but I'll be fine. I do read reversals. So I do like upright cards and I like reverse cards, and I do shuffle to spin them around in all kind of ways. I do a lot of twisting and turning with my shuffling. I can tell that because this bottom here does not have this fourth corner, that I will be able to tell if the card is in the upright or the reverse position. And I prefer not to be able to tell. That is one thing I really like about the Modern Witch deck. Either way you turn it, you cannot tell if you have an upright card or reverse card. So that is one thing that I would maybe say, just because I don't want to know if I have a reversal or not. Wow. Wow, you guys. First of all, the quality. This is a thick card. It's not flimsy. Look at the full. The colors are what are really have me excited. I love how vibrant these cards are. And as I look at this, I love that it is very much in alignment with the original tarot, with the original Fool. We got the sun in the background. We have the dog. We have the cliff. We have the satchel. We have, you know, a young person that's just excited to start off on this new journey. I do see that there are some astrological placements here. And so that's something that I will want to tap into a little bit more. I can see Uranus being the Fool because the Fool is new beginnings, new insight, new journeys, and the 0 is there. I like that as well. So I am loving this card already. Let's just go through a couple of them. I'm not going to go through the entire deck because that could be all day, specifically with how observant I can be. Let's just go through some of my favorites, which is, again, the Magician. The Magician was the reason that I bought the Modern Witch deck. And because the Magician in that deck is absolutely beautiful and completely reminds me of my 14-year-old daughter who has a Scorpio moon, who's very intuitive and who seems to really like me as an astrologer. Out of all of my kids, she tends to like it the most. So here is the Magician. Love it. One thing that's important for me to see in the Magician card is that one arm is raised. It's also important for me to see all 4 of the elements. So we have the Pentacle, the Sword, the Cup, and the Wand. It's very important for me to see that. It's very important for me to see that infinity symbol above the Magician's head. So I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far. This is a beautiful card. I love the colors, you guys. I'm just going to have to be honest. The vibrancy. Oh my goodness. This is one that I wanted to see. This is a card that I identify with very closely in the deck. I consider myself a High Priestess with all my Sag energy. The High Priestess and the Queen of Wands are my cards when it comes to the tarot. Look at this. Very important for me to see the moon. Very important for me to see this scepter above her head. very important for me to see some kind of very dramatic background as well as the pillars, because these are part of the original deck and they very much speak strongly to the high priestess being able to decipher and being able to bring forth wisdom and using her intuition, like really resting on her intuition, which is what the moon represents. I like that the moon is there because that makes a lot of sense to me. And again, just another absolutely beautiful card. Oh, wow. Let's look at the Empress. She is stunning. Just stunning. I actually really, really like the idea or the fact that she is expecting in this, because the Empress does speak very much to expectations and abundance and bringing forth prosperity and growth and all those kind of things. And not only is she expecting, baby, she is relaxing. She is enjoying abundance, her surroundings. This is the good life, which is what the Empress is all about. Look at all this comfy pillow, this comfy chair, her favorite blanket, like all of that is there as she has this butterfly above her. Absolutely beautiful card. I'm just going to take a look at a few more and kind of share those with you. These cards are beautiful. Oh, wow. The Hierophant. Isn't that a beautiful card? I think I really, really like this so much because these people are paying reverence to the Hierophant and all her wisdom and all her knowledge and all her wise counsel. This is Taurus's card in the deck, and that's why we see the bull right here as well as the Taurus symbol. This is absolutely beautiful. I am loving these cards. Love, love, loving these cards. And also one thing that I really like is that we're seeing other beliefs and traditions. This kind of gives me like a Hindu vibe. And I like that. I want to see, because tarot is for everybody. Astrology is for everybody. And so I like seeing that this is probably somebody from a different culture or a different background, a different upbringing, and still able to impart wisdom into us. So I'm really, really liking seeing that. Such a beautiful card. Oh, wow. Here's the Death card. This is a serious card. Okay. I cannot wait to dive into this a little bit more and really look into more of the symbolism. I just again, this kind of speaks to just kind of overcoming the old structured ways, with this being this white man here and just really all the things that we've built. This Death Transformation Scorpio card has conquered and overcome so many limits, so many other people's restrictions and the old way of doing things. So, but I also, with all of these skulls here, it feels like, and she's got her tongue out. She's like so proud of herself, what she's able to overcome using the wisdom of her ancestors, all of those that have gone on before her. A lot of smoke in the background, which from the Phoenix rises, right? So from the ashes, the Phoenix rises. And so this is a beautiful card. And I feel like there's so much for me to learn and observe from these cards. I cannot wait to bond with them. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at the Devil card. Look at the Devil card. This is very different than the original deck, because in the original deck, these two are actually, they're facing away from the Devil. But these here, you see that they facing away, they've turned away from something they've known to maybe be dangerous in a sense, but they've gone into themselves even more. She's got a mirror here. He's, doing his own thing, tied up with these chains, these very loose chains. That's one thing I always point out with the Devil card. You could actually overcome this rather easily. So this is a very, wow, the Tower. I said I wasn't going to show y'all a bunch of cards, but every time I turn one, look at the Tower. Look at the Tower. I like this card, actually. It doesn't feel as shocking as the original Tower. And for me, I guess it's because this all-seeing eye here is like bringing in, like, this is your higher self needs this change. Your higher self needs to really bring transformation, needs to let the old ways burn away, needs to bring some shakeup in your life to move that energy around. Oh, wow, you guys. What a beautiful deck. What a beautiful deck. Okay. Oh, my gosh. What a beautiful deck. I'm super excited. I just want to see the the Queen of Wands, because that is my girl. Love her. And then I'm going to be done with the video. Love her. This is the Queen of Wands. This is my girl outside of the High Priestess, because I have so much fire energy. The fire signs are the wands, and you can't tell me I'm not a Queen of Wands. So this is a beautiful card, very much still sticking to paying homage to the original Rider-Waite deck. The cat is here representing protection. The sunflowers are representing abundance and prosperity. She is sitting on her throne. The colors are absolutely beautiful. Again, this does also seem like, and this feels like a Native American to me, but it's somebody from a different background that's still imparting wisdom and excitement into our lives. So I am loving this. Loving this deck. So having just slightly reviewed this, I can't wait to get even closer to these cards and to get to know them a little bit better. I am one that feels like it's important to get to know your cards with hanging out with them and all of that kind of stuff. So I cannot wait. I can already tell that I will be incorporating this deck with my clients in my readings. I typically only use the Modern Witch deck, although I do have a couple other decks. I'm not a deck hoarder. I literally have maybe 4 decks of tarot cards, actual tarot cards. Yeah, I think this might make actually number 5. But I can tell you right now, this deck is absolutely gone straight to the top as a favorite and will likely be used in some of my readings and with my clients. So be looking out for this. And if you are looking for a new deck, this is not a sponsored video. I actually pay to have the Astro Matrix app on my phone. I paid for this deck and ordered it myself. But if you are looking for a new tarot deck or looking for a deck that's not completely the old, Rider-Waite deck, because that can feel very old. This deck is a really good one to get into sync with and tap into. And I like it because this isn't one that's like out to be bought at your favorite metaphysical store. This I had to order directly from the app, and they did say that there was a limited amount. So again, Astro Matrix Tarot, the Astro Matrix Zodiac dice, absolutely beautiful. I'm loving this deck, everything about it, the quality, the colors, the symbols, the bag, the box. I absolutely love it. So I absolutely recommend, if you're looking for a new deck, Astro Matrix. So, okay, until next time, peace.